Hello again, Todd Clemens from Okeechobee Livestock Market, and here's your weekly market report. Just as we suspected, we did catch up on our numbers. Last week was a fluke. We had a fake storm or some storm that went by. It didn't hit us. We didn't even get any rain off of it. But this week, no storm, but rain, and a lot of rain. We're getting wet in a lot of places around here, but a lot of cattle came to town. We caught up on our numbers. We had a little over 3,000 head combined for Monday and Tuesday, which was good. We needed it. And prices were held up fairly well on all the feeder classes. The calves were still selling good. Slaughter classes were a little lower. The market reporter quoted them $3 to $5 lower, but still on the top end of those cows. We had cows in the 70s, in the mid 70s. And so all in all, the cow market's still pretty good. But the feeder market is what's really kind of surprising, that it's held its value so well. But after reading and looking at some reports, that the dollar's a lot cheaper. And our exports are really good right now. We're shipping a lot of meat out. We still need to cut those imports down. We need to cut the imports, increase the exports, increase demand here in the States. With schools opening back here in a week or two, that should be a plus, because that means there's going to be more demand for beef. We need to get the restaurants fully back and going, but there's a lot of optimism in the market. The futures are up. The feeder cattle are trading up there in the mid 140s, which is really good. That was back even before the Tyson fire last year. We had those cattle up there around $1.50 for just a minute, and they're not too far from that right now. On the fat cattle side of the board, the April fats, I believe, are trading somewhere around $1.16. So right now at these calf price levels we're seeing here in Florida, and you got to remember the prices that we get here at the market, you've got to add that freight to get them from here to the panhandle of Texas or wherever the feedlots are that you're going to. So that freight could be anywhere from $12 to $14 or $15 per hundred. So on a 500-pound calf, you're looking at $75 added to the cost of that animal if the guy's buying him here in South Florida to get him out there to the feedlot. So when you see these high prices in the West, and you see these calves bringing $1.80 on a 5-weight calf, well, you got to take that freight off of that. So we're not doing too bad down here. We're seeing some 600-pound calves bringing $800 to $850 a head through the ring. 5-weight calves are bringing right there around $750, and all in all, that's not too bad. And it looks like we're working through that backlog of cattle. The reports are, back there were 1 million head of cattle behind due to all the plants closing down and all, but it seems to be that we're working through those numbers pretty good. I don't know how they disappeared, but it seems to be more current than people were thinking. And having said that, just this past week, the meat packers lowered the kill. It was supposed to be around 650 or 660,000 head last week, and it ended up being only 630. So there's another little story in there. Don't know why that kill is lower, only maybe because when you don't kill as many, you can charge more for the meat. And so that could be one of the possibilities. The Department of Justice is still got an ongoing investigation on the meat packers, the big four, for collusion and price fixing and whatever's going on there. And we probably will get a report from them somewhere, hopefully by October. I heard that, I guess that Trump has invited the farmers and ranchers up to Washington, and they're going to have a big deal up there, and he's going to tell them how much he supports them and everything. So I'm hoping that DOJ report will come out before that meeting, and we can get some evidence and find out that some things were going on and get some stuff done. Trump's on our side, and we sure need to support him and keep him there for the next 4 years. I don't know what's going to happen. People I talked to were pretty nervous about the possibilities and ramifications of the other guy getting in, but anyway, we'll leave that for the politicians to figure out. But all in all, everything's going good here in Okeechobee. We're wet, but we still got a lot of grass. We've got a lot of cattle to sell. The cattle country bred heifer sale, replacement heifer sale from the Seminole tribe, that's here at Okeechobee Livestock Market on August 28th. Close to 900 head of some of the best quality replacement heifers you'll ever find anywhere. So don't leave town. Come look at these heifers. You may want to take some home with you. That's August the 28th. It's a Friday at 12 noon. And I think that about wraps it up, except for the high prices this week. MJW Ranch from Bonita Springs topped the calf market with a 195-pound calf that brought $2.40, bought by DNS. San Marino, Okeechobee, topped the cow market with a big 1,535-pound cow that brought 78 cents, bought by FPL. That's your market report. Thank you.